turning on the mic.
And
the mic
hello,
is turned on.
and the mic is turned on.
The other side. You don't want me in the stream.
Yeah.
You're having more fun on your own. I'll just be hiding in the corner like the last one.
Well.
Oh, this is the...
Oh, yeah.
So we were showing this yesterday already, but...
yeah.
Of course.
It's very weird to show it again.
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
like...
It's a bit weird when they're only nights.
Yeah.
We need more variations for nights, I think.
Okay.
But make it like add some orcs and something.
Yeah, yesterday we were doing this female voice, but here is the marauder sounds. I don't know if I showed you this one yesterday.
Now it will all depend also on your like speaker. Yeah, that sounds right.
So
for
then
bandits.
we have dwarf.
Probably the first dwarf that we will add will be the Beast Hunter, because the other one is about some thunderstorms and so on, and we don't have enough units to implement that for, like, he's the only one using it, so what's the point, right?
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
We were working on some bug fixes from since yesterday, and finding new sounds.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what the hell to do with that dodge, because the system is kind of... It's tricky, because dodge is so different. Like the other defenses, they block some damage, and that's like how much damage is blocked, and that's how much stamina is missing, and so on. And defense and dodge is like...
I also need to explain you. Here, I think we can show you like visually what's the problem with...
Alright.
Come on, where is the...
Yeah.
So, for example, here it is. This box represents one defensive action, and this. Okay, so what is happening?
This is the worst thing when somebody is on the phone. I know.
I'm trying to explain something here.
Alright,
So what is happening? Let's say somebody is attacking Archer. So Archer has, or let's say Archer has shield or whatever. Basically, everybody is the same. It's all the same code for everything. And the thing is, there is damage coming, you know, and the code realize, okay, here is some damage coming to me. I have defensive actions, and then damage goes to, for example, it chooses this first defensive action, and it enters here, and then when it goes out of that, damage goes out of that defensive action, it's much lower or it's none.
But actually I think it first calculates what is the best one.
Yeah, first calculates what is the best one.
We usually have one right now for most units.
First it calculates what is the best one to enter, and then when he enters that defense, he reduces the damage, like a whole damage, or at least some amount of damage, and then that damage, when it gets out of the defense that code, it's lower or none, and that's how it works defensive action. So basically, damage enters defensive action and then it exits with lower amount or none. But the thing is, dodge is not working like that. Dodge is working like damage goes to dodge and it exits either none or full. And at this point, when the damage exits, we expect in every case we expect the damage reduction for something. And well, here's the thing, we are deciding which action should damage enter based on what defensive action will reduce the most damage, and that's it. And then if it enters the dodge, inside of that dodge action, then we decide whether that action will be successful or not. And that is the problem. The problem is when we decide which action to go into, at this point we need to decide whether to go into dodge, actually whether dodge is going to be successful or not. At this point, when we are choosing the defensive actions, not when
because the sound is
damage.
played at this point, or
No, not only the sound. It's everything.
I don't
the
think
problem.
that should be right, because then they will calculate. Okay, dodge will fail, so I will do something else. But that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's it's kind of like cheating, you know. It's like is the dodge. If you dodge returns points and says like chance for dodge is really good, try it, it fails, that's fair thing, I think.
Yeah,
although I don't think we have that problem so much right now, because everybody has only one defensive action currently. We don't have two defensive action for any unit right now, but we might have more.
We will have that.
Yeah,
Knight
we will.
has a shield and sword.
No, just shield now.
Now,
Actually,
shield.
we removed the sword because, yeah, you know what was the problem? Because before it would calculate what's the best one, and then it would lose some specific points from this action, so he would have to use the different one.
Yeah,
but then we removed that because it was kind of a mysterious value that nobody can read except us, because we know what it is.
Yeah.
So we said, okay, let's just always be the same and just use the stamina. Yeah, just add some archers, knights, maybe a few of them, just to show how they sound, and then one big battle. So that's one struggle to get the sounds.
There is too much voices. You see these archer.
I wanna say that it's not a bad voice, but it's the same voice, and it's obvious that it repeats or very similar.
Well,
okay, no problems. We're gonna find
I will
somebody
try
to...
more. Yeah,
no problems.
definitely.
If there isn't, we're gonna get some voice actors to do it. That's also a good solution.
I heard some of these female voices comes from.
I would not be surprised. Like somebody just rips off.
No, really. It's on when you're looking on the audio jungle. It's like it's a mess
It's a
there.
jungle.
It's a really jungle. Okay, so let's create some big battle like this.
Yeah. So what I was starting to say that one like trouble right now is to get a battle to sound good if there is only like 1 against 1 or 2 against 2, and then 10 against 10 or even more, 20 against 20. And there are some systems that Daniel implemented that are handling that, although we'll see if we need some more or not when we have more variety and so on. Yeah, those archers. But other than that, I don't think it's bad. But although we are listening now on monitor, so it's not the best.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Add some routers. We have some shield stuff there.
Oh yeah. For now, the best voices is for the orc, and there is a lot of voices for orc on the audio jungle. Where's the orc? Where's the everything voice?
Yeah, I think
They have.
but they're quiet. Aha, so when there is too much of them, it selects a random unit to say something, and we also want to have some notification about
Yeah.
artist is working on it, right? Not
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a bit too quiet.
It's fine. I think orc is pretty cool. So yeah, we're working on that, and I think that's enough of
we'll get too technical if we get deeper into this. So.